Okay. This is the absolute worst game I have ever played in my life. If I were you, I would avoid having children so that the rest of humanity can forget about you as quickly as possible. Hey guys, welcome back for episode 12. Game's looking mighty sick. Can't wait to show you what I've got cooking up. But before we get to that, I'd like to share with you my very first fan letter as a video game developer. Dear Solidio, when I first played your debut game, The Life of a Magical Circle, my eyeballs bulged out of my skull, and my mind was blown so hard that my brain matter was splattered all across my bedroom walls. Much like how the ancient Greeks referred to mead as the nectar of the gods, your video games are worthy of being dubbed the entertainment of the gods. I will be naming my children after you, and I will consider myself a successful parent if they grow up to be even half the game developer you are. Yours truly, your greatest fan. Wow. So touching. And yet, I have to be honest with you guys. I don't yet really feel like a true game dev. I know, you're saying to yourself, Matt, what are you talking about? You're the greatest game developer of all time. That's what I thought too. But then I realized that I haven't yet received my first death threat. Oh sure, a fan letter is nice, but I've been playing games for a long time, and I know that true passion and energy doesn't come from gamers unless they're thinking to themselves, I'm gonna let this stranger on the internet know that I hope they die. So, much love to my fans out there. I appreciate it, but I'm still waiting for that special day when I get my first death threat. And no, don't start sending me death threats just to try to make me feel better, okay? I'll know that you don't really mean it. Alright, now let me show you some dope shit from my game. First, a little rough preview of what the game's environment may look like from a proper gameplay perspective. And now let's check out what's going on with the gameplay itself. So if you remember from last week, I showed you guys that you would left click to dash around. You have your energy in the bottom left corner. If you run out, you can only walk around and do one little swing to hopefully try to save yourself. A new addition this week is you can now use items. That's what all these are all over the ground. You can only hold one at a time. You pick it up. This is like a speed boost one, for example. You use it, doesn't cost you any energy. Makes the game a little bit more interesting. Just to give you another example here, I'll grab this shuriken and use it to kill this guy. You now also have a dash attack on your right click as well. And the idea behind that is that some enemies will require a left click, other ones a right click to kill them. So if you hit them with the wrong one, like so, it's bad news. In this case, I have to add some visual indicators, but the guy on the top is a left click, the guy on the bottom is a right click. And as you proceed through the game, some of the enemies will get more complicated. You'll have to hit them with a pattern of attacks, like left, left, right, 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 left, whatever. You get the idea. That's it for this week, and I look forward to sharing more with you next week as I proceed to flesh out the recent changes. As usual, thanks for watching. Check out my first game, which, by the way, will be on sale for 33% off next week. I'll give you a reminder, don't worry. You can subscribe here or follow me anywhere on social media if you want regular updates on the game, and I'll see you next week.